What's going on, guys? It is November the 4th, Friday, after midnight. Andrew's behind the camera.
Hello again.
AKA PSG Master 19, AKA Ace.
AKA all the above.
Yes. This is Mario Party Star Rush. Did come out tonight at midnight, November 4th. We also got all the Amiibo here. Some of these Amiibo are new characters, like Boo never had an Amiibo, Waluigi never had an Amiibo. Some had Amiibos before with Mario Party or Smash Brothers or what have you. Like I know some of these you can use with Smash Brothers, some of these you can use with Mario Party 10, some of them you can use with Mario Tennis. But yeah, we got them all. I'm gonna unbox them. So we will actually unbox the Amiibo first. So right here we have Daisy, we have Donkey Kong, we have Waluigi, Wario, Diddy Kong, Rosalina, and Boo. The Boo glows in the dark, which is actually really cool. You can't see it here, but it does say in the back, glows in the dark. If the glow in the dark function does not know, I will let you guys know. I mean, if it does not work, I will let you guys know in a future video. So, but I was actually really excited for the Boo because it glows in the dark. It's actually really cool. The Amiibo, I was actually really excited for the Boo and Waluigi because I love Waluigi. Those are the two I was actually really excited for as far as new characters goes. I was also excited for Wario because it's his classic outfit and not the WarioWare one, which I'm not a big fan of that outfit. And Rosalina is interesting because the original Rosalina Amiibo also wasn't technically just her, it's Rosalina and Luma.
Right.
This one's just pure Rosalina. But yeah, I like these Amiibo look cool so far, so we will unbox them. Probably, we'll start with Boo. Yeah, so, and like I said, these are Series 2 of the Super Mario series. Some of these will work with Mario Party 10. They will all work with this game, Star Rush, for the 3DS. As you know, for the 3DS, in order to use Amiibo, if you have a 3DS or 3DS XL or a 2DS, you gotta get the Amiibo adapter, the NFC reader.
How much is this adapter anyway?
I think it's like $20.
It's not bad.
You can probably find it for cheaper too, especially if you go used.
Right.
New 3DS or new 3DS XLs already have it built in, just tap it on the touchscreen. Yeah, so we'll start off with Boo. On the back it does show you can use it with the Wii U or 3DS, with or without NFC reader, depending on which version of the 3DS you got, like I just explained. So, yep. And these are United States, North American Amiibos. So it's going to have the NTSC.
Yes, NTSC.
NTSC packaging, not the PAL packaging. Not the Japanese packaging either. Which for Amiibo it doesn't really matter because they're all the same figures, unless you're a box collector, which I'm not. So here's the Boo. There's not really much else you can do with it.
It's very simple design.
It's a Boo.
It's a Boo, yeah.
It's a freaking Boo. I mean, the most
white ghost.
The most you can do is just mess up on the eyes, or which the eyes look good, the fangs look good, tongue looks good. So yeah, and it's got the same checkerboard pattern as the original Mario series. So this is Series 2 of the Mario series Amiibo. It took them how long? It's been like a year and a half for Series 2. So we'll set Boo there. I guess we'll go Daisy. See, she's even got that frickin' "Hi, I'm Daisy" sassy. Like, oh my goodness, come on. But yeah, Daisy looks good. It's the back, of course.
The princess from
Sarasa Land.
And what game was that again?
Super Mario Land for the Game Boy.
The first one or the second one?
First one.
Gotcha.
Because those games were... I wish they'd kind of go back to those games, because those games were cool. Sarasa Land was a little cool little land that was only explored in the first Super Mario Land game. Mario was called away to explore that because the alien Tatanga, I think his name was.
That sounds familiar, yeah.
Was the main enemy. In Super Mario Land 2, you found out that, because that was the game that introduced Wario, you found out that Wario was Mario's rival, and he actually bribed the alien Tatanga to take over Sarasa Land to keep Mario busy, so that way he could steal Mario's castle. And then Super Mario Land 3 was the beginning of the Wario Land series, but this is Daisy. Her dress completely covers the podium, which is kind of funny. So it actually looks very stacked down there. It looks kind of awkward, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about that, but other than that, she's really cool. She's got a good face, good eyes. She's got her crown up there. Hair looks good. Really good detail. These Amiibos have only gotten better.
Yeah.
They've only gotten better, which is cool. So we got Rosalina.
Ah, yes, my favorite princess.
Yep. Oh yeah. Mine too. Rosalina's cool. Debuted in Mario Galaxy.
Yes.
I'm glad that she's became a mainstay Mario character. Now I wish they made some of the RPG characters mainstays. Like I really wish we'd get like Fawful or something.
Rock Hawk.
Rock Hawk. Dementia would be awesome too.
Yeah.
They kind of relegate those to the RPG series. I need to clear out this garbage soon because it's piling up over here. But so here's Rosalina. Again, her dress sort of covers it, just like Daisy's, but not as awkwardly. I don't know. The weight's kind of weird because the weight's all up here. This part feels kind of hollow or weightless. I don't know. It's really weird, but she looks good. She's more simplified than her Smash counterpart. The Smash Amiibos have more detail to them, I've noticed, which I think that's just because the kind of game it is. But
yeah.
Whatever. I do have a bag here. I'll just put all this. So I pretty much explained before in previous videos. Here on this side of the country, I know we have stores called Meijer. I don't know if the whole country has them. I don't think they do.
No, they're only in the we're starting to branch out because I work at Meijer actually, and they're only in like the Michigan area, like Michigan, Wisconsin. Starting to get into Indiana, and I think there's one.
So like this, yeah, these couple states. So
yeah.
But they're a 24-hour store, and whenever there's new Amiibo come out, I usually tend to get them there because they're so hard to pre-order. Amazon ran out of pre-orders for all of them. No, not for all of them. They got them back in, but they ran out of pre-orders for Waluigi, and I wanted to get them all at once. So it's like, you know, same thing with GameStop. GameStop ran out of I think these two. I could pre-order the rest, but I wanted them all at once, so that's why I just went to midnight. At Meijer, got them all at midnight, so we do Donkey Kong now. Donkey Kong.
DK.
I actually like this. He looks a little bit bigger than the other Donkey Kong Amiibo.
Yeah.
This is like I want to say this is the 4th Donkey Kong Amiibo that I have now because the first one was the Smash Brothers series, and then the other two were actually the Skylanders ones. There was the regular one and then the dark one. And they were Skylanders, but they functioned as Amiibos as well. So this one has some weight to it. And again, he's like the Donkey Kong from Smash Bros., but a little more simplified. He still has a lot of detail on his fur, but not as much.
I like his pose.
Yeah, I do too. I think I like this pose more than the Smash Brothers one.
I don't really have pose.
It was still cool too. But Diddy Kong, I like Diddy Kong. I like how he's on the barrel.
Yeah.
The hair's on the barrel.
And he gets his eyes closed, which is crazy.
Yeah.
He's smiling and clapping.
Now, as far as I know, like I said, the characters that can work in Mario Party 10, I believe they can work, provided the characters can work with that. As far as Smash Brothers goes, I'm pretty sure the Smash Brothers ones, like Diddy Kong, Donkey Kong, can work with Smash Brothers. And other games as well, like Mario Tennis Ultra Smash,
right.
If the characters there are provided. But again, for games like Smash Brothers and Mario Tennis and Mario Party, which require you to write to the figures, you can only save one game data per figure. So just keep in mind. So that's Diddy Kong. Really good detail. The barrels are really detailed. I like that. You can see all the ridges on it.
How's the weight of that one?
It's basic. It's not really too heavy. Yeah, like even here, like you can see the ridges of the barrel. You can even see like the inside of this outer part. Like it's a lot of detail. A lot of detail. His shirt and everything. You can see he's got the Nintendo logo on his cap.
Right.
Really, really good stuff. Now we got Wario, which I can already tell Wario is going to be very, very weighty.
Yeah.
Because he's so.
got all that gas built inside him.
See, I don't recall if you can use the characters like... See, for Mario Party 10 you had the Amiibo mode, and I know there were some characters that only had Smash Bros. Amiibos that you could use, like... I want to say Rosalina was one of them, I want to say Wario was one of them. But you have to use the Smash Brothers series, which I never did because I only had the Smash Brothers characters, which I already had their data for Smash Brothers. Now that you have these, I can use these with Mario Party 10.
Right.
I'm actually wondering if Mario Party 10 and Mario Star Rush will kind of cross over save data. I kind of like Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS too.
Right.
But I don't know if they will. Wario looks really good. I'm happy to have this Wario. This is the Wario that I know, not the WarioWare Wario. This is Wario to me. To me, this is Wario. And I'm glad to finally have it.
Because the first Wario game I played was Wario's Woods on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah. So, but he's real good, just how you'd expect him. You know, it does have some weight to him. So, I think I want to say Wario has a bit more weight than Donkey Kong.
Oh
It's
wow.
kind of funny. But, yeah. And then we just got Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Oh yeah, Waluigi. I love Waluigi. I actually like Waluigi more than Wario.
I do too.
Waluigi's just crazy. Especially, it seems like whenever you, in all the games, if a computer plays as him, it always seems like the computer player is not trying to win. They're just there to screw with everyone.
Yeah.
In all the games that I've played that have Waluigi, where the computer plays as Waluigi, the computer Waluigi always just plays to screw with people, like all the time. The Waluigi's one's awesome. It's very light, as you would expect, because he's skinny as hell.
It's me and Lanky.
Yeah. Really cool. He's got the upside down L's on his gloves. Even on this glove here, even though it's kind of blocked by his pants, you can see the top part of the L, so it doesn't look cut off or anything, which is cool. He's even got, you can even see like the ridge here in his pant, on his pant line. Really cool. It's just, they're simplified, but there's still lots of detail of these. Like I said, these Amiibo have only gotten better. So it's really, really cool. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the already 100 plus Amiibo out there, which is crazy. Very, very crazy when you really think about it. Alright, so had to grab my knife because I forgot to grab it. But yeah, this is the case. I actually like this cover a lot. It looks really cool. It shows a lot of the characters. A lot of people were afraid because the original placement cover art, the placeholder was like the SpaghettiOs can or something.
Oh,
people kept complaining about that, saying, "Oh, it's reused artwork from a SpaghettiOs can," but whatever. But this new artwork is pretty cool.
Is Luigi prevalent?
Yeah, he's right there.
Nice. Unlike Mario Party 9.
No. And then something else I found interesting that people noticed is that Rosalina is actually closer on the cover than Daisy. Daisy's actually further in the background behind Rosalina.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it's got everyone. It's got Green Toad, Toadette, got Peach, Blue Toad, Yoshi, Mario, Luigi. You got a lot of them. And of course, you even got some of the boss characters. You got like the King Bob-omb and Petey Piranha and stuff, so that's cool. The spine's actually cool. I just noticed the spine's actually colorful. It's not just boring text.
Right.
And then the back. The back shows a lot of information. So it does have download play. Mario Party Star Rush, the Party Guest for free. Says with the Party Guest edition available for free from Nintendo eShop, even partiers without the game can access all modes by connecting with at least one friend who has the full version of the game. Additional systems required, so separately, of course. So actually, instead of just straight download play, you can do download play versus play for 2 to 4 players, and you can do local play with the same card. But you can actually get the full multiplayer game as if I have this and I have like 3 friends, they all download the free guest mode from the eShop. We can all play the full game together, which is cool. A lot of these Mario Party games for the handhelds have always done that. I'm not sure about Mario Party Advance, but I do know Mario Party DS and Mario Party Island Tour. One game card lets you access the entire game mode between multiple people using either download play or local play, which is actually really cool. It's a lot better than games such as Mario Kart, where if it's used download play, like the download play person's usually relegated to just like Shy Guy or something.
Right.
So the Mario Party games on the handhelds have always been kind to that. to just using one card, and it always works. It works really well. I've used Mario Party DS and Island Tour multiplayer with just my copy of the game with several friends. I've had 4-player multiplayer matches with Mario Party DS, and that was in the DS. So they're usually really good about it. So, and like I said, it does have the Amiibo function that shows them in there. It shows these guys actually right here. No Street Pass, it looks like, which is kind of shocking. The last Mario Party on 3DS Island Tour had Street Pass. So no Street Pass for this, no Spot Pass either, so probably not any DLC, which I'm fine with. It's always your turn in Mario Party Star Rush, it says. Because what they're advertising with this one is that you don't take turns.
Right.
You play as the Toads who summon the other characters in the Toad Scramble mode, and you're always running. And it's more like a tactical game where it's grid by grid instead of just on a straight board game.
Right.
So, pretty interesting. There's other modes too. There's several different Amiibo modes. Like we're actually looking at Coinathlon, which is a phonetic minigame race for coins. There's the Balloon Bash, Challenge Tower, and Mario Shuffle, alongside the main Toad Scramble mode. So it looks like it's doing what Island Tour did, which is basically there's several different modes instead of just one main mode, which I'm fine with, as long as it's slightly better than Island Tour. Island Tour was alright. I mean, it's not the worst Mario Party game, but it definitely isn't the best. I'm hoping this is a lot better, and from what I've seen from the gameplay videos and the trailers, it does look a lot better.
And when did they announce Star Rush again? I don't remember.
E3. So it is actually announced at E3. It was a surprise at E3 because everyone was like, "Oh, all they're gonna do is Zelda," and it's like, nope.
Right.
This game came out of left field. This game and Ever Oasis, and we got launched for Rhythm Heaven, and they showed off several other stuff like Pokemon and stuff. So there's actually a lot of stuff they showed at E3, which is actually pretty cool. And this was one of those games that we never knew about. So it's really cool. So we're gonna unbox it. Enough talking. But it's interesting that it's a red case.
Did Island Tour have a red case?
Island Tour did not. The Island Tour had a white case. It may have had one of those re-released later on, but Nintendo's very bipolar about their red cases. It's like some Mario games will launch with red cases, and then later down the line have white cases, as is the case of like New Super Mario Bros. Wii. It had a red case standard, and then later down the line had white cases. And then there's games that launch with white cases, but then they'll rebrand them later with the red case.
Right,
it's like,
right.
Okay, like, it's really strange, so. The wrapping is really, there we go, being a pain today, so. Then, knife away. Yeah, and just like you'd expect, pretty boring. I like the game card, so we got the viewing electronic manual, blah blah blah. Nothing behind it. Red case is nice to look at, I guess, but there's nothing else besides that. The game card, though, I actually like the game card. It shows quite a few of the characters. You get 2 Toads in Mario. Really cool. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
But
I got a pretty view of it.
yeah. So that's basically all you get. So this is what came out tonight. There was some other stuff that came out, like Call of Duty, but we're not getting Call of Duty. Party it up. So, yeah, that's about it, guys. Let me know, are you getting any of the new Amiibos? You getting Mario Party? Or, you know, if you have, or you already got it, how are you enjoying it? You know, let me know. Post some comments. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later, guys.